Hello everyone and welcome to a new design of the week. I thought I'd continue our fall designs and do something because fall's right around the corner. So this is what the finished product is going to look like. I call it the Autumn Pumpkin Patch. And I'm going to take you step by step on how to do this design. First of all, you're going to need a copper base coat. I used FingerPaints Figure of Art, and I did 2 coats of that as a base coat on my nails. Then I used plate T41, which is a fall plate, has great designs on it, but I chose to do the pumpkin, and there's also a little bit of scroll work that I added onto my nail. So after your base coat is dry, we're going to start stamping. So take your Konad Stamping Black, which I'll show you here. And we're going to start with the scroll design. Now, on my nails, you can see I've got 2 fingers left open to do, so I can show you how to do this. I've done the scroll work up one side of the nail and across the bottom. And then the pumpkin sits right in the middle there. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Put your black polish on the scroll's dime. Okay, so line it up on the side of your nail and then roll right across. You do the same thing for the tip of your nail. Okay, and right across the bottom. There you go. Okay, so that's the first step. After you've base coated your nails, you do the scroll work down one side of your nail and then across the bottom. Doesn't matter which side you want to do it, whether it's left to right, it's totally up to you. Step 2, you're going to do the pumpkin. So using the same Konad Stamping Black, stamp the pumpkin, and you're going to want to place it right in the corner between your scroll work. Okay, as close as you can get to the bottom of your nail. And then go through and do all the pumpkins on your hand at one time. I find it's a much faster process than trying to do each nail separately. So here's the next step and what it will look like. You've got the pumpkin placed right on top of the vines at the end of your nail. The next step involves using a fabulous new product that I found called Migi Nail Art Pens. I'm going to use the orange to color in the pumpkin. And the reason I do this is because I find that the Konad Stamping Orange Polish doesn't really show up vibrantly on top of darker nail polish colors underneath. So this is just going to make your design pop, and this is how you're going to do it. This is a squeeze tip pen, and you're going to start, squeeze a little bit on the side so that you don't get a blob on your nail, and you're going to go inside the stamp of the pumpkin. Try not to cover over the black lines because we're going to restamp over the design and set it in. So you want to just squeeze a little bit and tap, 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 just like I'm doing, like this. Okay, I'm going to show you again on the next nail. Squeeze a little bit at a time and just kind of tap, tap, tap like this. And this is going to give you a nice 3D design. And it's going to give you that vibrant orange color that you would like for a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern or whatever you're doing. This is a great way to use this product with your Konad stamping plates. Okay, after you've done the orange, you want to take the green Migi Nail Art Pen and just color in the stem a little bit. Okay, and you want to let that dry for a couple minutes before you go on to the next step. Okay, the next step after your Migi nail art pen polish has dried is you're going to restamp the same design over your previous design. So take your Konad Stamping Black and go over the pumpkin again. Okay, try to line it up as best you can and go right over top of the image. Looks awesome. Okay, I'll do it again for the next nail. And I'm using the small end of the stamper again so that I can line up pretty darn close. Okay. This is what the next step's going to look like. As you can see, restamping over top of the color really sets the design in and makes it look very 3D and very professional. The next step. I've chosen to use the Konad Gold Nail Art Pen because it's very transparent and it looks very nice over top of the scroll work and just adds that little bit of glitter to your design. So I take a little bit on the brush like this and I just trace the way the scroll kind of curves around like this. You don't have to be super accurate because, as I said, this is transparent. It's just adding that little bit of bling to your nail like this. May have to dip it in a couple times just to get a little bit more on there. Very lightly though. Don't glop it on. So here you can see the glitter on the nail. You can see on the edge there how nice that looks. You're going to let that dry and then you're going to put a top coat over top and you're done and you're ready to go. Okay, I'm just going to put a top coat over top. Remember, lots on your brush, light to the touch. Try not to go over it too many times. Like this. Okay, and you've got a full set of fall looking nails. Hope you give this design a try, and thanks for watching and happy stamping. We'll see you next week.